And we are back, Gmac Winnie and Burke in the house. Big fella and getting smaller fella. Let's get dangerous.
What's going on?
How you doing, bro?
One half of the crew.
Yeah, one half of the camp crew. So let's we might as well just get into this because I want to really get into this now that he fucked up and missed this time too.
And stuff.
And stuff. So and stuff on Saturdays like, hey man, you want to take a ride up to the campground? Because Burke was going up and we had talked about all going up together.
Right.
And I'm like, I thought we were going with Burke. Like, I thought that was the whole idea. We're all going to ride up, blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh, no, Lisa's going. They got things they're doing, but do you want to go? And I'm like, sure, whatever. That was the plan. That's what I planned to do. Yeah, I want to go.
The whole idea was to take my truck so we had four-wheel drive.
Just in case.
And
I got out. Hey, I got out, though. I got out.
So elevated four-wheel drive.
Yeah. So, needless to say, he's like, I'll be by at 11:30. Fucking 11:52. He pulls into my driveway. I said, I'll tell you what, motherfucker. I'm glad I'm not a kid waiting on you at the school bus stop. Because you're supposed to be punctual. 11:30. It's 11:52, and you're just rolling in.
Right there.
Yeah, bro. I was like, what is going on? And now he would have been an hour and a half late to tonight's recording.
Yeah.
Like we said, hey, Burke's off. Let's get it done. 5:00 Monday night, so it's done.
Right.
Yeah. I text him. I call him. He doesn't answer. Then all of a sudden. So, beep, beep, April and Husey. Fuck you. So, needless to say, and stuff is not with us tonight.
Well, first off, how was everybody's week?
Not bad. I did my Gmac's famous corned beef dinner with my family yesterday, which was cool.
I saw the pictures of the uncooked.
Yeah, that was just everything getting ready, and then I had it in the oven from 5:30 in the morning. We ate at 3:30.
Nice. And
Boston showed up. He's back from Michigan State. He showed up. Fresh haircut, Mick hat on. Nice Guinness polo.
Yeah.
Grandma was, bitching and complaining because I have stairs at my house.
Is anything on that Michigan State? No decision made.
No decision made because he's got LSU this week.
Wow.
Okay.
So, and then I asked him to please look at Florida Atlantic.
So he got a acceptance from LSU.
I don't know if he's got the acceptance or he's got to go look. I told him don't just accept any school without looking.
Right. Florida Atlantic. I mean, it's college on the beach.
Yeah, like I said, please.
I'm sold.
Well, my point to him was like, we didn't really get to talk about it a lot because grandma gets involved and everybody gets chirping, and I don't want that. The basic idea is if you're going to go, now you're to this point. If you're number 1 or 2 or 3 schools out, and now you're down to the bottom of your lists, why don't you make it affordable? A, B, something that, get some of the perks up.
Yeah.
If you don't want to stay in the fucking snow and the cold and the this and the that, go for other perks. And especially cost has to be a perk at this point. You know what I mean?
Right.
Listen, he's never playing sports again, right?
He's not going to break Grayson McCall's records.
But the reality is, if you wanted to do anything at FAU, you got a lot better chance than Michigan State or LSU.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So I just want him to take the time to be smart about it.
Yep.
And at least look at his other options before he just goes, hey, I'm just going to pick that school because...
I can say that. Even if he never ran out on the teal turf, the amount of trim on that campus...
I'm sure Florida Atlantic has it too.
I'm sure it does.
I'm sure Michigan State does too. Yeah. And LSU, he might have to be Gary Owens.
Something about, for real. Something about short shorts and cowboy boots.
Yeah.
Or
like Vanderbilt, right? It was the same kind of idea. But overall the week, it was a decent week. You know what I mean? We had some nice weather last week. Yeah. And then it got cold and shitty again. Then we went to the campground. Everybody's camp was good.
Now it's warm and shitty today.
Yeah, warmer and shitty. But we stopped at the campground, checked on everything. Everything was good. Found my golf cart cover, which was amazing. It was right there. So put that back on, zip tied it down. Whatever damage is done by this point. But everybody's sites look pretty good. Yeah. So
you don't know how long it's uncovered for?
The
2
entire
months.
Winter.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, like no, not all of it, but like we had like
all of the snow at least.
We went up there after like a second snowstorm. It was still up there, and then probably like mid-January on.
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully
It definitely saw 1 or 2. You know.
Hopefully it dries out and it's good.
Yeah,
It
whatever.
shouldn't be a problem. Just charge the battery and it should fire right up.
Yeah, and the vinyl on the seats are, you know, that should,
Vinyl.
yeah, as long as there's no crack in them, there shouldn't be anything down into the.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, that was pretty much it.
About you?
Well, when we were at the campground, I got an admission in front of 2 witnesses from my wife that says she buys too much shit.
Yep, a witness right here.
Because we had to unload the
I might have to go into witness protection, but
You may.
Yeah. We took about 2/3 of the stuff out. We're going to go back up probably next week
Okay.
and get the rest of it out before we tow it down and trade it in and bring the new one up.
All right.
So that was fun. And other than that, it was just enjoying the warm weather until it wasn't there anymore.
I am wearing the TCB with HW3 shirt today on this dirty gray. I hate gray. I'm fat. I know I'm fat. I'd rather wear white than gray. Something about gray just makes you look extra fat.
Really?
Especially looking at a camera.
I won't wear white because of that.
Why? You look like the Michelin Man. You could be barrel chested.
Great.
But I said that to say this. I watched Roustabout, and I'm like, what
Terrible
the
movie.
fuck is this?
Yeah. Listen, if you want to watch an Elvis movie, I'll give you a list.
No, I'm
That
good.
wouldn't be on
I'm good on all of that shit. I just did. I mean, it was like, all right,
there.
like them explaining like what Roustabouts were.
It was
or
like a
whatever.
musical Hughes.
Yeah. Not a muse.
Not a Hughes. A
Yeah.
Hughes.
Yeah.
So how was your week?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
Pretty boring.
Well, we'll take care of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hit you with the kendo stick. That'll
No,
liven you up.
no,
You're good.
no.
You're good on
You
that.
come back from Florida on a sudden vacation that nobody knew about.
Yeah.
everybody
Let's get
crashes.
into that. What's going on, man? Like last week we recorded without you because you were
No, you
fun in
didn't.
the sun.
We didn't record. Wait
Yes,
a
we
minute.
did.
We recorded without you last week.
You did?
Yes, because you left last Saturday.
Take another drink.
You did. That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, there it is.
I just remember wearing my Pepsi hat or my Coke hat, but that was at dinner.
Hmm.
Yeah,
on
that was
Thursday.
at right. That was
Right,
at
right,
dude's
okay.
night. Yeah.
And he's only
Yeah.
wearing a Star Wars hat today that he forgot he bought.
Yeah, I hadn't been out of the package yet. So I got a Mandalorian hat too that I haven't worn yet. So
So did it live up to your expectations?
yeah, it was.
Tell us
fun.
about the blue milk.
Delicious
Oh, is that what we're calling
galactic shits.
it?
About 10 minutes later.
Gave you the case of the scares, I heard.
It was bad because it was hot for first week of March, whatever. It got up to 87 the one day, I think 89 the other day, and it's Florida, so it's kind of humid.
Well,
anyway.
especially coming from us,
yeah,
where
yeah.
it's been 50 at the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so we got down there, went to Disney Springs the first night, went to Hollywood Studios the first full day, and wandered around Star Wars, which was pretty fucking cool. I gotta say, that met all my expectations. Actually, Smuggler's Run ride wasn't that great. That's the Millennium Falcon one, just because you got
stuck being an engineer or something.
Right. The front 2 seats are the pilots. The second 2 seats are the gunners, and the back 2 seats are the engineers. Well, it was a group of 4 and a group of 2. So, of course, we end up in the fucking back, and it sucked. It's like you pay more attention hitting the buttons than you
Then
do
the ride.
Than the ride.
I would have hit no buttons, just let the thing crash.
Crash, yeah.
Fuck it.
But Rise of Resistance was awesome. Ran into Darth Vader, Kylo Ren, Mandalorian, and they all have some sort of voice thing in their uniform or their costume, because when they talk to you, it's in their voice.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
That's cool.
But yeah, we had like a little breakfast thing, and then about an hour. Yeah, it was about an hour, maybe about 45 minutes later, wandered upon the blue milk stand, got the blue milk, and it was icy. It was slushy. It was a slushy, and down that thing quick, and that my system did not like that, and it wanted out immediately. And I
said it looked like the
obliged.
garbage chute in A New Hope.
It did, absolutely. So, but other than that, 40,000 steps on these knees was not fun, but it was a good trip.
Good. That's good. Hey, I'm glad you had a trip that actually went off with no fucking bullshit.
Sort of.
Yeah.
So.
But now you're back.
I am.
We're back. We're at it.
It depends. We were recording Sunday this coming week. Is that the plan for the next week episode?
Yeah.
Okay. Because next week I'll be away Tuesday and Friday at Sloan getting checked up.
Yeah. So we'll make sure we get that in before.
Yeah.
And Burke's was good, and mine was good. And
so where did this list come from today?
Well, we'll get into it.
All right.
This week's top 5. Top 5 girl songs guys rock out to. Believe it or not, Ryan Pettit sent me a TikTok about this.
He's such
or maybe a Reels, and he was like, "Yo, here's a top 5 for you," and I'm like, "Not for nothing."
It's not a bad call.
No, it's not. It's really not, because
Yeah.
when you're driving around in your car and certain songs come on, what ones do you?
If I say retard, is that okay?
We're gonna get canceled anyway. What's the
All
difference?
right, fine.
Yeah.
Did he want a top 10, one for each inch?
Yeah. We came. I don't know. Was the song we came into on anybody's list?
No.
What was
All
it?
right, Rihanna,
No,
Only Girl.
definitely not.
So, I'll just say this before we get into the list. That was my number 1 for a long period of time, and I couldn't figure out why. And I'm like, why is this song number 1? And what reason is this my number 1? Because, like when you're not looking at a radio or you're not really diving through music, you're just kind of going, what's sticking in my head? What's sticking in my head?
Right.
And I realized I played Grand Theft Auto 5, and that song's on the radio a lot. In the missions,
That's fine.
it was always on.
Yeah.
So there was something that just stuck with me because I'd play like the story mode. And if you had it on like that certain radio station,
That's the song I
Rihanna
would
was on all the time. So a lot of big missions, it was, I want you to make me feel like I'm
That's
the only
pretty
girl.
funny.
And you're out there shooting shit at people. Want to make you feel. So that was originally my number 1. And then when I clicked, I'm like, no, that's because it was on the thing. It's not coming from the radio. It's from, the radio on the GTA.
Yeah.
So I'll start. My number 5, Since You've Been Gone, Kelly Clarkson.
That's a good call.
Yeah, it was almost on my list.
Not anybody else's list.
No.
That's
it
one
was
of the
in
ones when it comes
consideration,
on, she really belts it out. And that's a song you can really rock out to in your car.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't think he's not here, but I don't think he understood the concept.
No, I don't think you did either.
Because I'm like, no, it's not girls that you rock, like girl songs that you rock out to.
Yeah, because like Lisa, when she heard the topic, she's like, "Oh, there's Joan Jett." And no, this is not what we're talking about. We're talking about songs that only girls really like and guys secretly rock out to.
Oh, I think I went.
You went to.
He blew it.
I went with all females.
Well, I'm not saying that mine aren't all females, but they're like songs that girls rock out to.
Oh, I'm sure
that guys would have a hard time admitting that they really like.
Maybe not.
Well,
We'll see.
you don't. So
We'll see.
So my number 5, Kelly Clarkson, Since You've Been Gone.
All right. My number 5, Heart. All I want to do.
Okay,
Is
that's
make
not a bad
love
call.
to
Yeah.
It's not a
you.
bad
Great
call.
song.
Yeah.
And I will sing it all the time if it's
Yeah.
on in the car.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
It works.
Reasonable.
Yeah. Number 5, Shania Twain. Man, I feel like a woman.
Oh, fuck yeah. There's tons of dudes sing that song.
I just like.
And you live it.
You fucking.
Man,
Fuck How's that sound? No,
I feel like a woman.
That's just, you're in the truck,
Yeah.
and you're driving along, and that comes on. It's just like it's smooth.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
That's fair. Smooth is a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a good one. All right, number 4. My number 4, Torn by Natalie Imbruglia.
Okay.
That was late 90s, 98-ish,
Yeah.
98-ish. I remember coming back from like on a date, going to the Titanic movie, and that song came on. And I had to go buy like the CD, and that was like the number 1 song of that time. I think it might have gotten to the top of the Billboard list at that time.
Okay.
But yeah, it wasn't bad.
I'd have to hear it.
You would know it
I'm
once you
sure,
heard it.
I'm
Yep,
sure.
Yep.
All right, number 4.
Yep.
Tina Turner, Proud Mary.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's his favorite singer. So
yeah.
Is it?
She didn't make my list, but yeah,
that's wild.
Wow.
Because I'm thinking of other stuff.
Yeah, and it was down to 2, honestly, for her. Was that What's Love Got to Do with It? But
that's not a bad one either.
Yeah. Your number 4?
Number 4, Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen.
100%. I've seen a lot of baseball videos to this with the baseball team in the van. Yep. Just call me maybe. Right?
The Savannah Bananas.
Yeah. But originally, I think it was like maybe Virginia's baseball team or somebody did it in one of their vans.
That's funny.
Dude was sleeping. They did a whole thing to it where the guys were popping up from between the seats.
Nice.
They had it all choreographed.
Hilarious.
I imagine when you're driving 12 hours, you got to figure it out.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? All right, number 3. Number 3, easily I rock out to this song anytime it comes on. Party in the USA, Miley Cyrus.
Higher on my list.
All right, we'll talk about it then too.
All right. So my number 3, Pat Benatar, Hit Me With Your Best Shot.
Yeah.
Okay, it works. Yeah, it does.
Every guy sings. I mean, that's like you see it on NFL like cutaways,
right
before commercial or coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, 100% you rock out to that.
Yeah. Number 3, Wannabe by the Spice Girls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, that song was it came out in '96 when Chris was born, and I can remember him getting bottle fed with that and Hanson being on MTV like every other fucking song.
Yeah. Remember, I don't know if you were here, Highland, when we talked about the Have You Seen This TV? And it's Mom, what was the 90s like?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
And they did it. So that was like on my, my rabbit hole last week.
Yeah.
So I saw one the other day. It said, Mom, what were the 90s like? And it was fucking Hanson.
Oh, wait, I've seen them on.
They're on everything.
I've seen what were you like in the 90s, and a lot of it is like famous people that.
Yeah. But this one said, Mom, what were you like in the 90s? And it was Hanson.
That's awesome.
Bacon did one.
Yeah.
They're all out there now.
Yeah. Stone Cold Steve Austin did one.
Yeah.
What?
I saw one with Amy Jo Johnson.
Yeah.
The Pink Ranger.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I saw that one. Yeah.
Pink Taco.
Yeah.
Activate.
So that was 3. This is 2, right?
Yeah.
Number 2, California Girls, Katy Perry.
Okay.
Yeah.
And huge after she was the Super Bowl halftime show. Every guy knew that song.
Big time.
That was when like the left shark was going wild.
My number 2 was your number 3, Miley, Party in the USA.
No,
still higher. That's
all right.
Well, that'll be Burke's
we know
number
where
1.
That is.
Yeah, you know what it is. My number 2, though, TikTok by Kesha.
Yeah, that's very, very popular song.
I mean, you just watch the video with the Camaro. We got a couple of people around that I can think of that would probably fit in that video.
Yeah.
Being one of them.
Yeah.
You know, that get the vest and the mullet haircut, put Cliff right in there.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
AKA his haircut from the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He had the Steven Seagal, the ponytail.
And he had the skullet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My number 1, easily Style by Taylor Swift.
Okay.
So I never knew the name of the song, but Journey being the absolute crazy Swiftie that she is, and I've seen her in concert numerous times. I'm like, what's the song? You know, Midnight. She's like, oh, that's this one. I'm like, no, that's not that one. That's like, I'm going off of one lyric.
Yeah.
And then, so I send to her and Boston top 5 girl songs that dudes rock out to. And he had it on there immediately. I'm like, oh, yep, that's the one. That's it. I knew that's the one.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
But I remember being in New York City, not this year, the year before, and we went to Hard Rock Cafe, and that's like, it was like kind of mild, and then all of a sudden, when they really came on, that was the song that started it all.
Which before it's Hard Rock Cafe was the world, WWE.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So my number 1 was Style by Taylor Swift. What's yours, Winnie?
Joan Jett, I Love Rock and Roll.
I figured that's what Hughes would have been.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of seems like a female rocker anthem, and that's kind of what I was going with. So
okay, yeah, that's not a bad choice.
And now we're
at Party in the USA.
Now we're at Miley.
Okay. So for me, it's Cheyenne was a cheerleader in gymnastics.
And you heard it all the time.
And on top of that, we went and saw the Miley Cyrus movie at her age, which was what, 10 or 11 years
Yeah.
old. And, you know, we were still in bonding mode at that point. And on top of that, every time it would come on the radio, I would dance around the house with her, and she would be embarrassed as all hell, and I loved it.
Yeah.
So that's for you, Cheyenne.
And why is that on your list?
I just know the words, and I don't know, Miley's hot, and there was a remix with Biggie.
I think there was.
Yeah.
So my reason is, you know, I have two daughters similar age to that. You know, they listen to all the Hannah Montana, Miley Cyrus stuff. But I also remember, and I'm surprised you don't remember this, the year, I think maybe Boston was a 9th grader. They ran the table. And when they ran the table after every game, they had that, remember he had that speaker?
Yeah.
And they would play that song.
That's
and
funny.
all the kids would dance to that song.
That's funny.
But like, you know, it's just one of those things you hear all the, like I heard it a lot with my girls, and then it comes back around a few.
And I feel like it was on the radio every other song for about 8 months.
You got to remember, he grew up like the younger brother to two girl, like in an all-girl household. So that the second it was like top 5 girl songs that guys rock out to, he had a list. Like, I mean, I think it was minutes. Like 5 minutes later, he had it all.
That's awesome.
But because he was probably force-fed a lot of that shit, you know what I mean?
Even just, you know, passive exposure.
Or just stuff that he liked, you know, that they always had on.
Well,
yeah.
Not bad, though.
Yeah, I mean, there's other songs out there. Like, what's some other songs you would think of?
I was thinking of some No Doubt, Alanis Morissette.
Alanis Morissette, about 5 different times came on my list and off.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
Ironic, a bunch of dudes.
The Cranberries.
Yep, Zombie.
Yep.
Well, for
or Linger.
4 Non-Blondes.
Linger, yeah. 4 Non-Blondes, yeah.
Yeah, that was on and then it was off.
Barbie Girl. Who sang that?
Aqua.
That would have been another one that was on the radio every other song.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of
no Madonna though.
Nah.
I don't know.
It would have had to have been early Madonna if it was
Cruel Summer would have been on there, Ace of Base.
Yeah. The Sign.
The Sign, yeah.
Was that another Ace of Base? No, Janis Joplin almost made my list.
Dude, Tracy Chapman.
Oh yeah.
Fast Car.
Yeah.
So there's a lot in there, but the way I thought of it is like girly songs, like what was the Taylor Swift song that the cop got? Remember he was videoing him and somebody caught videoed him doing it.
Oh yeah. Well, then Wrecking Ball could have been one if you wanted Miley.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like that's the stuff you don't think about.
There's a lot out there. I mean, yeah, it's the stuff that guys aren't gonna. If they have it on their playlist, it's hidden in some secret file somewhere.
Yeah. Just as like when I'm alone and want to jam out.
It's a file and a file and a file.
Yeah.
I put it on there because kids might be in the car.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why.
Or I don't know how it got on there.
You list it, daughter's playlist. Man, you don't have a daughter.
Somebody does.
Yeah.
That's that playlist.
Yeah. And these are all Sal's bangers.
Oh,
right.
Big time. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, 108. His favorite is the Divinals. I Touch Myself.
All right, ready to move on?
Let's do it.
5 crazy questions via Winnie.
Ooh, changed up that's our 3rd version of the song now.
It's great though, isn't it? It works.
Is. Absolutely.
Sounds better. Sounds
Maybe
crisp.
You can remember the 3rd version of the song. You can remember the song he picked. That's great.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. You talking about?
Yeah.
He brought up Torn, and you couldn't remember that?
I'd have to hear it.
Yeah, that's shocking because you could be like, what was the score of the Oakland A's versus the San Francisco Giants game 2 of the World Series?
Yes, 6-3.
Yeah, he'd know.
Or how long
He'd be like, Dave Stewart started that game.
How long was the match where Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant went? WrestleMania 3.
Too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, number 1.
Pause. How fucked up were those
They're
teeth?
buttery.
Yeah.
And you counted how many in the top row?
What was it, 27 or something? Just from like
see.
here to here is 2017.
Yeah, he's rivaling a great white shark.
Yeah.
For sure. Number 1, what is something you're good at doing but hate doing it?
Good at doing but hate doing it. Ironing. Being in the military, you had to learn how to do that. Shining shoes. Yeah. That type of shit. Shoes. I don't want to do any of that.
Yeah, I had to do that when I was running the academy. So, I was really good because I had to teach everybody how to do it. And then since I left, as you can tell, I don't do it anymore.
Do you own sneakers?
I do.
Okay.
Most of the time I work with
stuff. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think I've ever seen you in sneakers.
Yeah. That's because I don't run too much anymore.
Fair. I get the runs, but I don't run.
Yeah.
Especially all right.
Blue milk.
Yeah. Number 2. What is a fictional technology from a movie or book? Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Because I shorthand shit and then I can't remember what it is. If you could have a fictional technology from a movie or a book, what would it be? Disapparation
from Harry Potter.
You disapparate technology though.
It isn't in their thing. They just spin in a spot, man, and then they're at fucking the ice cream store, and then they're back.
All right.
Okay, so same thing. Transporter technology from Star Trek.
Yeah.
Get me there.
Yeah, I mean, outside of driving around,
like I always thought like the Jetsons car would be cool.
Yeah, but it's not making time faster.
It's not.
No, that's the technology.
Like if you can roll out of bed, shower, and then like clink, and now you're online for Star Wars Galactic Milk, wouldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then clink, and you're back shit in your own toilet, and then clink back to the ride.
To avoid a flight? Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like that. That's the thing is travel would be if I were to be able to do. They said, hey, you can invent anything. It would be something to make travel like instantaneous.
Right.
Yeah.
That didn't affect you. You know what I mean? It's not like you could do like that and you shave fucking 5 years off your life.
True. Another one I thought of while writing the question was the little thing that Obi-Wan puts in his mouth.
And then he can go underwater.
When he swims, yeah. Because you can breathe underwater. That'd be pretty cool.
Things in your mouth. That's okay.
Hey,
I know what you're saying. It's like a scuba tank without having a tank and all that shit.
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool. All right, number 3. If you were an evil supervillain, if you were an evil supervillain, what would your evil super lair be, and where would it be?
You mean like how?
It's like the Batcave is a cave hidden away.
Yeah, but that's not evil,
right?
Like Gray Skull, you mean? Like
whatever?
Yeah. I don't know. It'd probably be like a decent looking house in the hills, and as you came up the driveway, it would just all kinds of sarcasm and shit would just make you feel like shit about yourself.
Great.
You would just get dug on with like just.
It's not really bad, but you feel like shit by the time you get to the top.
By the time you get to there, you just want to turn around and fucking jump off the cliff.
You're dejected.
Like it would have like an off ramp. Like, hey, you want to off yourself ramp right here?
This is your chance.
Yeah. Dive right here.
That's bad.
Yeah. Well, along the same lines, I'm thinking John Wick's house before it got blown up.
Yeah.
You know, all kinds of weapons in there and all that fun stuff. I'll be the evil guy instead of the good guy.
Yeah.
Avenging a dead dog.
Yeah. What would yours be?
Oh boy. We go. I don't know, man. I don't know. Hughesy's camper? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I'd have like.
And that's just a knock fucker because you're not here.
I don't know that I'd have like what what do we have? You're not peeing up like the Joker, so you're not like gonna have like a
right. It's gotta be something innocuous.
In what way would you be evil?
Right.
Like I just think you take me and turn it to the dark, where it's like fucking personal.
I think you've got to make it something inviting. You're evil
to lure people
in, right. And then once they get in, you're like, oh,
not even like once you cross like the gate and you're making your way up, it would just be if you could survive the walk to the top, than
Right.
once you
Even
got
the
inside.
drive.
Yeah.
What if it doesn't matter where you were, but what if when you pulled in that gate, you had to get out of your car and you were escorted from the bottom of the driveway to the top by April and Lisa?
That's evil.
I don't know.
I just get the finger on one side and boobs on the other.
Yeah, that'd be entertaining, I think.
It could be, but it could be. By the time you get, I might be looking for the off ramp.
I see where it is, because it could be the false sense of security until you get there.
They lure you in.
Yeah.
Then Lisa wants to spend all your money.
That's the way it goes.
She must have reorganized the house 5 times before you get to it.
Right.
Oh, and
That's fair.
Listen, I'll tell you right now.
That would be your purgatory.
Yeah. Aside from sleeping in the RV, I will not be allowed in it for the first 2 weeks. I can guarantee.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Your purgatory would be waking up every day and her saying, "We got to move the cabinets."
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
We need a new countertop
until she can't.
Yeah.
Until she can't move it anymore.
All right, what's number 4?
Number 4. Would you rather live without music or without movies?
I can live without movies.
Yeah, I mean, I think people lived without movies, but I believe there's probably always some sort of music.
Yeah.
Whether it's just banging on a drum, making you know what I mean? Like,
I could do without music at this point.
Yeah.
I think because of podcasts, very rarely do I play music. Yes, I'm giving up Elvis, but I enjoy movies.
Well, I'm going to go back to a memory that just hit me.
yeah, but what if movies had no music in it? They'd suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, Star Wars without John Williams would be pretty bad.
Well, I'm going to go back to a memory that from 20 years ago. I went and I saw a movie. I went and bought the soundtrack. And he saw that I had bought the soundtrack. He goes, do you do this all the time? I said, yeah, especially if the music's good, because I can always remember the movie.
It was Little Women.
No, I think it was SWAT.
SWAT had a soundtrack?
You're an asshole, dude.
Was it guns going off?
No,
I think we've done it in the past, you and I, as a top 5, but with the camp crew, we should do a top 5 soundtrack.
Movie soundtracks.
Yeah.
And there's always ones you forget.
There are.
Yeah.
There's always, you're going to be like, fuck, how did I forget that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a fun one. And number 5, would you rather know how or know when you're going to die?
I think
When would make my whole life change, right? Because you got to know. If they're like, hey, next Tuesday, what are you doing between now and next? You know what I mean? What are you
Anything
doing?
and everything you possibly can.
Everything. You're going to call everybody you can possibly call. You know what I mean? If they say how, and they're like, hey, it's you're going to be standing on a ladder painting a fucking something. You're never going to get on a ladder and paint something.
Yep.
Right.
So I'd rather know the how. Because it's just that.
And if they're like, it's going to be an awful fucking grueling, you're going to be like, yep, I'm taking the exit.
I don't know, man, because not to get dark, but.
Well, here it comes.
Yeah.
Could potentially know my how.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't make it any easier.
No, you very much have a fucking very like meter to the full fucking thing about how almost.
Right.
Doesn't make it easier.
No, which is why I think I'd
But
rather...
if when is, hey, 25 years from now.
Right. I still think I'd rather know when, because if I know the how and I know it, well, that's not, I don't know.
It's a hell of a...
It sucks either way.
Yeah.
Oh, it's brutal.
Right.
I mean...
If you didn't know the how and if the how ended up being something innocuous, but the when was like 30 years away, then tell me the when.
Right, like 30 years, we're 80, right? So you're
Right.
like, all right, that's a reasonable life.
Sure.
You know? But if they're like, 2 years, you're going to be like, fuck. How?
And then you're going to waste half of it being depressed.
Yeah.
That's the hard part.
Yeah.
That's the key.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and not for nothing. I mean, to try and turn it back in a way is, since you've gotten this news, your spirit has been pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, yeah.
Most people are like,
You
well,
had
no,
initial shock.
100%. And I'm sure when
You
you're
had
alone,
initial shock.
and I'm sure when you're alone, like loneliness gets to everybody at some point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Your head starts spinning. But overall, your outlook has been a lot more positive than 3 years ago when you didn't know you had anything wrong.
Yeah.
No, I'm being serious.
But in a way,
there was times I'm like, this morbid fuck. Like he's always like, oh, I'm just gonna, but since you've gotten this, since you found out, you've been pretty upbeat.
Almost like Kelly Clarkson on you.
Oh boy.
Since you've been gone.
No, I know. Gotten stronger with that
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, you shift. God, this itch is so bad. You shift perspective.
Well, we can't hear you because you're next to your mic.
Sorry. You shift perspective.
Yo, you do. You do.
Well, I would say that you have more of a laser focus now.
Yeah.
It's you know what's going
like
on.
Honestly,
where it can go, and you want to get things.
A big thing was like for me was getting back to work, just because you want that regularity. You want a purpose.
It alleviates a lot of the
alone time and
crushing alone time.
Right.
And everybody loves you there.
Mm-hmm.
You are you are the most loved and respected people there. Like to a person. Every person in that environment talks shit on somebody. They don't talk shit on you. They all love you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that really helps.
Yeah.
I actually today watched With Honors. I watched it today. Great movie. And Brandon Fraser was so focused on graduating with honors, getting his thesis in, and going on to all about life after, right after college in his senior year. And then Joe Pesci, who's a bum, blah, blah, blah. And they get this relationship. And by the end, his focus completely changed because Joe Pesci, who writes his own obituary, says, blah, 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 he died. He collected, this. And then he was survived by his family and named the kids that looked after him. And lastly, it was Brandon Fraser's thing. And he said, he will graduate life with honors. So the with honors never meant anything to him from college again.
Right.
It's because he knew he was a good human. And Joe Pesci helped him find himself as a human. And fuck it. I graduated from Harvard. With honors or with not, it didn't matter.
Right.
I'm a good human. So I know that's like off, but it's kind of on point too. You are going to graduate with honors in life. People love you. As much as you could be a dick and say some really foul shit.
Lift your feet off the ground.
Yeah, take your feet off the floor.
Because they will fucking melt and stick to it.
In a fucking bad situation, anybody that will pick up the phone and call you first. And that says everything about your character that people need to know. Because you're always there.
I appreciate it.
Yep.
And it happens all the time.
Yeah, it does.
You walk in now, and from your new position, you come in and people just gravitate.
Yeah, I'm the mayor.
They find where you are to say hi.
They do.
And that matters. That matters. So don't get stuck in that loop where you like prior to whatever September when you found out, there was this loop of fucking morbid. You were just fucking morbid, dude. Like, and since then you've been.
Well, I think
you see your value more now.
Yeah.
And you doubted it more then.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
I'd agree with that.
That's fair.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Sure.
I think so.
We can do a pause if you need to.
No, we're good.
All right.
We're good.
Sal never says pause.
No. Pause harder.
You ready to move along now?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We have done before. Is it overrated or is it underrated? And fuck Derek McDonald.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck him. That was dirty on Friday.
That was dirty, was it not?
Filthy.
I'm not in the loop on this.
No.
What happened?
We were sitting down having a nice below average lunch, and it was me and George and Big A Rob, and Derek McDonald comes in, and we gave him his flowers, thinking, oh, we shout you out with over under every week, and he had no idea.
That's
like, you motherfucker.
And we're like, yep, you clearly don't listen.
Really?
You motherfucker. You sell
Then
out.
he tried to backpedal. I'm like,
Wow.
no. You cannot backpedal out of that one, Derek McDonald.
Yep. So
you were caught.
Yeah, Ronnie Gulick 2.0.
Wow. Yes.
Yeah, because he will never leave. I yelled at him about that earlier.
The
in
hairs that he's turning Silver Fox.
Yep. Will not leave. I said, dude, keep arguing with me. I'll call your wife. We'll see who goes to day shift.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go ahead, Burke. Burke's got the over-under.
So I went with the St. Patrick's theme on this one.
Nice.
Now, recognizing where you're at. Green beer. Non-alcoholic.
Underrated because you only really see it this time of year.
Yeah, it's underrated because, I mean, it's gimmicky.
It's just food coloring.
Yeah, it's just gimmicky.
Yeah, but the reason I say it's underrated is because if it was all the time, overrated.
It wouldn't be special.
But it's underrated because you really see it over the weekend and up to tomorrow.
The only place I've ever actually had a green beer, I think, is the Shamrock.
No, I can believe that.
Yeah. I had one in Gatlinburg, like any of them places. You go. San Antonio last year, I had one.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. All right. Number 2, parades.
Overrated.
Yeah. I'm going to have to echo that.
Well, see, when I'm part of the parade, because I used to march all for the Legion, for the office, for the wife's job, it's fun being in the parade, throwing the candy at people and all that fun stuff. But once I get stuck at the corner trying to turn through the parade, way overrated.
The reason I think they're overrated now more than ever, I think when we were a kid, there was a lot more variety.
Yeah.
So like a fire department, you got one truck and your people that you march, right? And then it was the circus came, right? Because we always had the circus at Cantine. Right. So there would be like animals in it. Then it was the Little League ball players. Then it was, you know what I mean? So it had a lot of variety. Mm-hmm. Over the years, all these things weaned out. And now you got 72 fucking fire departments, nozzle nuts, honking their fucking horns. There's like babies around over there on the sirens. It's like you dumb jerk offs. Like I don't ever want you to go away, but how about we just mute them fucking horns for a little while?
Yeah.
So that's why they're overrated, because of the jerk offs in the fire trucks.
Yep. Too many.
But literally,
listen, when
I saw literally under 1-year-old babies like in carriages, and they roll right up and they lay on them horns like it's this funny fucking thing. Meanwhile, you're blowing the kids' fucking eardrums out.
When we
jerk
were kids,
offs.
When we were kids, especially like later teenage years, when we would go to the parade and then the field.
Yeah.
Because Cantines actually had something.
Tons of shit to do. Yeah.
Then it was awesome. But as the years have gone on, they've gotten worse and worse.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. Number 3, the Shamrock Shake.
Overrated. I don't like mint.
Underrated because you can mix it with the chocolate shake and have like the
Andy's candy.
Or the Girl Scout cookie.
Thin mint.
Okay. No.
Yeah.
I think it's overrated because you can find a fucking place that has a shake machine that works.
Yeah, but I'm not big on the mint, like the mint chocolate chip or whatever the fuck flavor.
Yeah.
I'm good.
This one
I'll eat the shit out of a bunch of Andy candies though.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
This one's for winning. The Kiss Me I'm Irish merch.
I'm not Irish. So
I know, that's why I'm picking you on this.
That don't matter to me.
Underrated because it's always some fucking chubby hot fucking Irish chick with that stuff on. Kiss Me I'm Irish, right on both 2 shamrocks right there.
Yep.
We're wearing the Aaron Go braless.
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 5, the Irish brogue.
I mean, probably overrated.
Yeah, but there's some like Irish dialects that are sexy when women use them.
Yeah.
Like the one chick from Van Wilder.
Yeah, she spoke Cockney.
Yeah.
Funny, I got amazing ear for dialect.
Yeah, she was hot.
Well, for me, it's definitely underrated because when I was over in Ireland, whenever I heard anybody talk, I was like, oh.
But did you understand it?
No, that's the thing. They speak pretty quick, though.
Yeah.
Like a lot of times I had to like look at their mouth and go, oh, yeah. But there was other times I was nodding my head. I had no fucking clue what they said. Yeah.
So.
But, just sticking in with the theme of St. Patty's Day tomorrow.
I get it.
Having a good time with it.
Have you had your corned beef yet or no?
No, unfortunately I have not. Okay. And I've never been, and this is probably a sin for an Irishman to say, but I've never been partial to it.
Okay.
You never had mine.
That's true.
It's fair.
Have you?
Yes.
Pretty good, right?
Yes.
All right. Ready to move on?
Yep.
Rabbit hole. What videos dragged us down the TikTok, YouTube Reels hole this week? I will start off. The first thing I got hooked on, and man, did I get hooked on it. Shuffle Fiesta 111 on TikTok. It's this chick that roller skates to just different songs in different outfits. And her
them being tight?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
But man, she is shaped like I like. And has the hair like I like the loose, spirally curled hair. And I don't know who does a better job, the cameraman or her, but I like Shuffle Fiesta 111 on TikTok. Secondly, I got into, I don't know why, probably because we talked about it on this show, but it comes up in my reels all the time now. The Evel Knievel bike jumps.
Oh, yeah.
The toy.
To me all
the
really?
Toy. Yeah, because he talked about it.
Yes.
Yep. And now all of a sudden it's like these dudes, they got it going through fan blades, and it's amazing how pretty accurate they're landing them.
They're hitting it through the running fan?
Oh, yeah. They've had it through a fan. They had it through
and they have like
stuff spinning.
30 or 40 toy trucks lined up.
Yeah.
It's got to be a 40-foot jump.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
And it clears it, makes it, the whole thing. They even got it where they put a camera on the Evel Knievel, and so you get a first person point of view.
That's fucking cool. That's
yeah.
funny.
I must have seen about 30 of them this week.
That's funny.
And then another one I went down. It's called The Bitter Ex-Wife Chronicles.
Oh boy.
And it's this guy's new wife videotapes from their car, the pickup, every week. And they just chronicle about how when there's no money involved, she'll park like 10 spots away and make the kid like run across the parking lot. No care for safety. But when she's there to collect the check, she pulls up in the spot right next to him. And then always has some comment to say. Oh, it's like his new wife can't have kids. Oh, you guys don't have a baby yet? Sucks to be you. You know, shit like that. It's just
that's asshole shit.
100%. And it's just grimy fucking dirtbag shit.
Yeah.
And you see it. Kids are getting dropped off. She parks 10 spots away. Oh, today's a check day. She pulls up close. And it's like every month. Like I watched enough of them to go, yep, this is a pattern.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. It's just dirty fucking pool. It just aggravates you, kind of like that teacher a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
I saw another one of his, and as much as I agree with him, he does have a very punchable voice and face.
Oh
yes,
there's that.
A very punchable voice and face.
He is putting the effect on for all of these.
I get it. I know he's reading it with heavy sarcasm, but like he could read, my fist in the back of his fucking throat with heavy sarcasm.
To read the fucking toothpaste too when I get pissed off.
Yeah. And then last but not least, I watched a movie on Netflix called Metal Lords. I actually liked it. It was like a teenage movie. Nerdy kids want to start a metal band. And then it's only two of them. So they're trying to find a third. And the girl that plays the clarinet in the fucking band has like Tourette's and she loses her mind. She's like, oh, go fuck yourself and fires the thing. Nice. And he's like, yo, that's pretty fucking metal.
That's what I mean.
But to try and get him in. So it was actually a pretty decent movie. And I enjoyed it. It was like one of those ones I just kind of enjoyed. I was like, I didn't expect anything out of it.
Yeah.
But I definitely enjoyed it.
Nice.
Did we talk about War Machine?
We talked about it offline.
Okay. And I thought War Machine was excellent.
Still haven't watched it, but I did watch Trap House.
What'd you think?
Okay.
I liked it.
Trap House was pretty good, I thought.
I haven't gotten around to it yet, but it's on the list.
Yeah, the ending was pretty awesome.
Very unsuspecting,
it was
right?
One line, but that's all I needed.
But very unsuspecting.
Yes,
you were like, what? So. Fuck.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Very, very good. But War Machine, I would say it's 90% military movie, 10% sci-fi, but realistic-ish sci-fi.
More realistic than I would have expected.
Correct.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think that was I did the 2 thumbs up. I didn't just like it. I loved it.
Yeah.
So I watched on YouTube and I think on TikTok, but mostly on YouTube, at Carissa Stevens. She reminds me of a young Purple Rain 81, and I'll
kind of.
So the gimmick is the husband wakes up in the morning or in the evening. Hey, you remember that time we had such and such? And she's like, You hear this like ding. It's like the light bulb going off her
Yeah.
head, and then she goes in the kitchen and makes it.
Oh, that's
Like
sick.
whatever it
Yeah.
is. Like he's like, it would be really cool if you could like make beef stew Pop-Tarts, and she's like, and the light goes off.
Yeah.
Next, you know, she's in the kitchen making beef stew Pop-Tarts. And
That's
shit like
wild.
Yeah.
That actually sounds pretty good though.
It doesn't sound bad.
Yo, it was outrageous.
Yeah.
So I'm done with mine. What else would you rabbit hole this week?
That her, some Gary Owen, to the point where I went on and watched the full special. There's 2 other ones I still have to watch. He's funny. I think this was an earlier one because like the first half was kind of slow. The second half picked up quite a bit. And then third, I did watch, like I said, I watched Trap House, which was good. The Pit, that's my weekly. Have you watched it at all?
It just looks like ER version 3.0.
Oh, it's so good.
I would definitely watch the Derek Stroop. He's on Netflix's first 1 hour special.
Oh, I think you sent me that.
Oh,
Okay.
dude, that is funny. That is very, very funny.
And Sir Yacht. So I'm sure we talked about him in the past. He's just a dude on YouTube. He was 2 seasons on America's Worst Cooks.
Yeah.
Not a celebrity at the time. He would just happen to be on there. And he was so bad he was on for a second season. Now he's got a YouTube channel and podcast. But he does like dumb eating challenges. So this week's was he goes to Shady Maple.
Oh, shoot. That's where we want to go.
Right. He drove 5.5 hours from Ohio to go to Shady Maple to see how much he could eat in an hour. So the very first thing, he has 7 plates, and he kills them in 4 minutes. Yeah.
Wow.
So he can put it away. And he's like he's a runner. He does marathons and shit. He's just a tall, lanky, cute, tall, goofy, lanky kid that can put shit away.
I ran into one video this week of the Man vs. Food guy
Adam Richmond?
in New Paltz.
Really?
Oh.
Drinking different sodas, the butter flavored one, the sweet corn, the buffalo wing soda, and the peanut butter and jelly one. And he was like, "Oh, this is all shit."
That's funny.
Yeah, he was in New Paltz. He said where he was, but I'm like, "Oh shit, I know. Where do I know this guy from?" And then I went to the comments and like, "Man, the Man vs. Food guy," and I'm like, "Oh, that's who he is."
Doing the when we were in Disney Springs, we did the Coke World has a Coke product flight. So it was 17 different drinks.
Yep.
Or no, 14 different drinks, $17. And you get like a 3-ounce cup of each. And most of the shit is they don't make it anymore. Well, there's this one called Beverly. And it was fucking awful. I would rather drink a cup of fucking laundry soap.
What about, would you rather drink a cup of like 100 bees put their pollen-covered dicks on your tongue?
Yes. All day long. This shit was terrible.
What was it supposed to be, though?
It was, I guess, a big... in Italy, they would drink it between courses to kind of cleanse the palate.
Oh, I'm sure it did.
It just tasted like fucking rotten citrus. It was disgusting.
That sounds like
awful.
Yeah, but they had melon frost Fanta, which was phenomenal.
Yeah.
A couple colas and shit, ginger beer, stuff that they don't make anymore. But it was cool. It was a definite money grab, but it was like one of the first things we did.
Yeah,
it was fun.
That's cool.
Okay.
How about you, Scott?
Well, I've been sending them to you this week. One-off muscle cars for the 80s.
Yeah.
Oh, some of those in there. The band.
Yeah, but they're not just muscle cars because there was a Yugo in one of them. My mom had
Fiero.
one. There's a one-off. It's like the one-offs that didn't take over, didn't survive.
Yeah.
And they had the Pontiac Banshee 5 in there.
Yep.
For those who want to know what that is, that's the Wraith.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a beautiful vehicle. I would have loved to have gotten that. But, 1986, I was, 14 years old?
Yeah.
So that's not
we were
really
10.
bad.
We were 10.
And there's that. While we had the Grand Chunk over the weekend, we went down the Muppets rabbit hole, like all the 2010 remakes they did. Like Devil Went Down to Georgia, all that, and he was having a blast with it.
I found out something this morning about the Muppets. The Muppet Babies aren't on TV, like they haven't re-put them out because of the royalties they'd have to pay because they had Spider-Man, they had Indiana Jones, they had different music bands, they had Kiss, they had all these things that they would have to pay royalties for all these different things. But at the time, they were allowed
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sucks because that was great.
Yeah, and they said it really came off of, I think it might have been the Muppets in Manhattan. They did like a little quick sketch where it was like cartoon of them being babies, and they were like, and it was the most popular 10 minutes of the movie or whatever.
Did we ever get to see what Granny looked like?
No, and they said that in that same thing today. They said the reason you never did is because they always wanted it from a perspective of a toddler, so you only saw her from her feet up to like her waist.
Yeah.
Because that's what you look at, you know.
Yeah, that's funny. I was trying to think back if we ever saw Granny.
And I'm trying to think. She was voiced by somebody pretty famous too.
I don't remember who that might be.
Well, let's check our Palm computers here.
Yeah, she was voiced by somebody that was a voice of other things.
What else? And her name was Grant. They called her Granny, right?
Yeah.
Well, my last thing was I was watching that teacher, and the one email that I saw that he read was. It came to my attention that my son participated in volleyball today and was specifically targeted by one of his classmates. I'm like, motherfucker, that's exactly what dodgeball is.
Oh, dodgeball, not volleyball. Yeah, dodgeball.
Dodgeball, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's just like,
can he participate in another activity?
Can he do something different? Well,
and that was 10th graders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, you got to be kidding me at this point.
Barbara Billingsley.
Yeah.
Who played June Cleaver.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have remembered that.
Miss Nanny. Yep.
Yeah, but they went into the whole thing about how it was the only cartoon that had all these different things. Indiana Jones, that one episode. The next episode, they were Spider-Man. Next episode, they were Batman. So they said the royalties that they would have to pay out. That's why it's never been re-released.
Yeah. Well, it's also Disney property now, so.
Well, the Muppets were always Disney, weren't they? ABC, Disney.
I don't remember if they were.
Because like Bear in the Big Blue House was Jim Henson. Jim Henson has to be the Muppets.
Well, maybe because it's just it seems like the Disney powerhouse is kind of
Disney owns everything now. Yeah,
they don't want to deal with anymore.
So is that it for you guys as far as?
No, they were independently owned by the Jim Henson Company.
But then at some point, Disney had to buy him out.
Now they're being redistributed.
In 2004.
Yeah.
Really, that late?
Yeah.
Because like Bear in the Big Blue House, Jern was a baby and she loved him, and he was on Disney Junior.
Yeah.
Jim Henson's Bear in the Big Blue House.
Created in 1955, they owned the company for nearly 5 decades, and then Disney officially acquired the rights to the Muppets and Bear in the Big Blue House in 2004.
So everything they did before that was contracted through Jim Henson, and then when Disney took it, they're like, "Nah, we're not playing this game."
And that's one thing you'll notice down in Disney with Star Wars is the focus is on the characters from 7, 8, and 9.
Kylo Ren, Rey,
right.
All that.
Now Darth Vader's there because Vader has a role per se.
Yeah.
And he's been in all the newer shows.
Mm-hmm.
But Disneyland is incorporating original trilogy characters starting this year. They're doing Luke, Leia, Yoda.
Yeah.
So hopefully it'll make its way eastward.
Well, what's funny is I did watch a TikTok when you were down there. It was people that have gone to Disneyland, then come to Disney World, and they're like, "Oh my God, there's so much space here.
Yeah.
It's not so cramped."
Right.
Because it's so small out there in California, and it's way bigger here, and there's way more room, and there's way more rides, and there's way more.
As evidenced by the 40,000 steps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, very much so.
I asked him if they were all actual steps, or was he cranking the hog?
And I said, no, I had my phone on, and actually, let me pull up before we sign off. Let me pull up the health app, and I can give you the per day. But I don't want to share my data first.
Oh boy, here we go.
That's technology.
Let's see, steps.
Killing the show, Winnie.
Sorry, buddy.
Big time. And this dead air is brought to you by
Winnie's lack of footsteps this week.
All right. Apparently, I can only get summaries. So
he did 40,000 in one day, and then the rest of the month he did 40,000.
Yeah, my monthly average is only like 3,000 a day. So.
And over the course of 4 days,
I did 40,000. So you do the math.
Yeah.
Well, the other days.
No, 40,000 in a day, or 40,000 for the 4 days.
40,000 from mid-afternoon Saturday through Monday.
That includes airport traffic. So yeah, I get it.
3 days. I mean, that's not bad. You should have 10,000 steps a day.
Yeah, I average like 1,200.
Somebody needs to walk more.
Well, let's talk about a thing called the Workers' Compensation Board.
If you got shots in your knees, you could walk.
Correct.
Yeah.
And that was the thing. Carly's like, man, if you had gone a week earlier, I still wouldn't have had them. But we were like, man, if I had gotten them before I left, would I have ruined them within the first week of getting them?
Right.
Or was waiting and going through that worth it because I thought I was getting them today and I didn't.
Right.
Can you buy this shit like off market and we'll just do injections ourselves?
I think we're gonna
video that.
I think we're just gonna like make something and go with it. Fuck
You
it.
know what we need to do? We need to get the air guns from the military.
Oh,
Ting.
yeah, fuck them. I never want to do them ever again.
Left, will I?
Oh, it'll get in there. It'll get in there.
Make sure it gets in.
Yeah, they sucked.
Yeah,
they sucked. That. They absolutely sucked.
I
don't know when they went out, but I know they were there when I was there.
They could kill somebody.
If you apply,
they tell you not to
jammed in
turn. I saw a guy
ass.
turn and it like
ripped
tore his arm apart.
Yeah.
If you jammed in somebody's fucking butthole and pulled the hammer.
I think it's only shooting into you like that.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
But it's an air shot. So, you know.
Like torture, hold them right in their pee hole.
Oh. Oh, it's a whole new level of sound.
There you go.
When I was going through boot camp, we carried like 3 guys out of the line on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not good.
It is not good.
What do you want to do for top 5 for next week?
Top 5. Husey is gone still next week, I think, right?
He will be away. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So what shall you suggest, Sir Burke?
I have no idea.
Well, to be determined will be our top 5.
Yeah.
Do you want to wait for him to get back to do the movie soundtrack?
Yeah, we can do that.
I'm only curious because I want to know what movies Husey's watched in his lifetime because it doesn't seem like many.
Debbie Does Dallas.
Right. A whole list of porn.
Deep Throat.
Yeah, some kind of fucking cop show. Door. Something with a patrol car.
Smoking a Bandit.
Yeah.
So
it'll be like Starsky and Hutch, something.
Yeah.
All right. Well, take us home.
Yeah. So for Burke and Gmac, this is Winnie. This has been the Outlaw Blitz podcast. Happy St. Patty's Day, and take it easy.